the state of hockey, you might as well have an entire day dedicated to one of the greatest sports on earth. The main event of Hockey Day Minnesota was bright and early this morning with one Northland team taking the outdoor ice. The Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets boys varsity team faced off against the Eden Prairie Eagles, and it was the first appearance at Hockey Day for the Jackets since 2013 when it was hosted in Grand Rapids. Hibbing was able to grab the game's first goal thanks to senior captain Jace Campsela, but the Eagles then scored 3 unanswered to take the lead. In the third period, Campsela scored his second goal of the game to bring the Blue Jackets back to within 1 goal, but Eden Prairie was able to ice away the rest of the third period, and they took that victory 4-3. Still an absolutely amazing and unforgettable experience for all the players, coaches, and fans in attendance. Our own Daniel Chiarelli was down in Shakopee, and we'll have a full recap of the day's events tomorrow night on Northern News Now. Now we come back a little closer to home, where Hermantown Hawks celebrated Senior Day at their home barn with a rematch of last year's Class A state semifinals against the Mahtomedi Zifers. And we start this one in the first. Shot by Hermantown's Alexander Nicklin blocked, but the senior Charlie Marchand from behind the net sweeps it in and puts the Hawks on the board first. Staying right there, it is Senior Day, so let's let them have one. River Freeman swipes it and fires, and that is his 22nd goal of the season. And it really was just an action-packed period. Hawks with a little misdirection, and this time, Nicklin, he cashes in. Hawks now up 3-0, and the seniors will close out their final game at home with the win, adding one more in the third. The Hawks send the Zifers home 4-0. And to